Good evening. Well, at least it's evening here. Yeah, I just got back from doing a bunch of laundry, and I'm ready to taste some whiskey. Right here, I have the Darryl Sittler NHL hockey alumni um, bottle. Yeah, it's the JP Weiser series of NHL alumni. Basically, what they do is they get the hockey player in, or they got the hockey player in, and they would ask him what kind of whiskey he likes, and they would make his whiskey, which would um, reflect the way he plays hockey and what he likes to drink. So there we go. This one is, did I mention Darryl Sittler? I don't know the first thing about hockey. I've heard his name before, but I don't know what he's famous for. I'm sure that other people who are watching will be much better at telling you what's going on with these than I am, but I can tell you at least what I think of what's inside the bottle. This is once again a Canadian whiskey. Oh, come on. I recall having some difficulty with some of the other expressions from this series, i.e. getting them open, but once they were open, they were great. Okay. There. Got that plastic thing off of there. It says here, released 2019-2020 edition. Style well-rounded, 4 grain, 40% alcohol by volume, 10 years old. 10 years old, an age statement. I haven't seen a 10-year-old age statement on anything from Weiser since they took the age statement off the Weiser's Deluxe. Great pop. At least they used a cork rather than the twist-off plastic lid. Even though the twist-off plastic lid would be more efficient in doing its job, there's something classy about having a real cork. Okay, what else does it say on here? The usual number 27, hockey's greatest family. Okay, I've read this blurb on the back already with the other bottles. And I've said what's inside here. Alumni Whiskey Series. 40% alcohol by volume. So it's an excellent place to start. Let's do that. Start right here. And 40% alcohol by volume, so I'm not expecting anything too grandiose. Yeah, they're coming right down quickly. Not expecting too much viscosity here. I'm expecting an easy drinker. Right away, rye spice, a bit of coriander. Something fruity too, just a touch of, I don't know, kind of a stone fruit like a peach or something. A lot of rye spice. Vanillas. Caramels. But it's rye spice forward. That coriander and clove kind of thing is out front. With the other notes kind of playing behind them. Have a little sip of water before I go for it. Yeah, a lot of spice with some vanilla hiding behind it. So 4 grain. We're talking corn, probably malted barley, definitely rye, and maybe some wheat. It doesn't say what the proportions are. Chances are, this being a Canadian whiskey, the 4 grains were fermented, mashed, fermented, and distilled separately, aged separately, and then blended to make this whiskey. A little bit of maltiness too. That rye spice again. Cloves, coriander. Spicy. Oh, let's give it a taste. Oh. Oh. Not on the nose, so on the palate. Not at all. On the palate, I'm getting vanilla and custard. Vanilla, custard, very creamy. I bet you if I add just a tiny little bit of water, this will be even more creamy. Just a little bit of a mocha coffee kind of note too. Once again, spices on the nose, but on the palate, mocha coffee. The addition of water brought the spice out. Okay. And it made it quite bitter now. Quite bitter. I prefer it without the water. Without the water, there's just that creamy mocha coffee, creamy creme brulee kind of thing going on. Interesting, now that I added the water, there's less of that spice on the nose, but more of it on the palate. Okay. I'm getting some of that mocha and custard back, but the spice kicks in. So if you don't want this, if you want just mocha and custard and coffee and creaminess, don't add water. If you want a little bit of a spicy kick like you got on the nose, add a couple drops of water. Yes, this is quite a good series. And once again, this one cost $41.99. So, as we did last time, watch me be clumsy again. $41.99 plus $4.20. That's the alcohol tax, plus $2.10, that's the goods and services tax, plus 0.1, that's the 10-cent bottle deposit. $48.39 out the door. Canadian. So that would be about $33 American. Great price. And you're getting a quality whiskey. Definitely at least a cut or two above the bottom shelf. And well worth the money. Good value. That mocha coffee with a hint of chocolate and creaminess. Creme brulee. It's funny, I've been noticing the creaminess of Canadian whiskey a lot more lately than I ever did before. Is it something I've been eating? Maybe it's because I broke a tooth and haven't had it fixed yet. I don't know. But I'm getting different notes than I used to. Anyway, on that thought, cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.